Hey everyone, welcome back to our Should I Change Careers series. So in our last episode, we asked you the question of why you got into your career in the first place, and also some follow-up questions. Does that still matter to you, and are you currently getting that in your career? So just to recap a little bit, why does that matter? Why did we ask you that question? Well, the reason we asked you that question is that sometimes if you're in your career and you're in the position that you obviously are in if you're watching this video series, of being just really wrapped up in the moment, emotional about it, and you want to be anywhere but where you currently are. So what I like to do is I like to encourage people to kind of take a step back and think about what it was that really inspired you to go into that career in the first place. Because if that's something that still matters to you, you really need to think about whether that's something that you can get from another career, or if it's kind of unique to the career that you're currently in. So just something to think about. And a suggestion I have that I didn't mention in the first video that I would recommend as you go through this series is to keep a notebook, or at least some loose pieces of paper or something, just to keep track of your responses as you're going through this series. And that way at the end, when we get to the end and wrap everything up, you can kind of take a look back over everything and pull all of your thoughts together. Okay, so let's get into our questions for today. So in this episode, the first question I have for you is this your first job in this career? Okay, if this is your first job in this career, do yourself a favor right now, make your life a bit easier and get another job. Don't switch careers at this point, give it a chance. So a lot of times what'll happen is that you end up in a job that just is not the right fit. The company doesn't have the right culture. You're not doing the day-to-day tasks that would really interest you, but the career itself may still be something that resonates with you. So I would really encourage you, if this is your first job, stop and just get another job. Get another job and give it at least a year, settle in, see if it's any better. At that point, if it's not, come back and watch the rest of the series. Okay, my next question is, so obviously this is for people who this is not your first job. For the rest of you, think back to the other jobs that you've had in this career. What did you like? What did you not like? And has something changed? Okay, when you think back to the different jobs that you've had in this career, obviously there were elements you didn't like or you would still be there, but think back to those jobs and think about what it was that you liked and what it was that you didn't like, okay? And then really evaluate, did something change? It's possible that it was you, right? Our priorities shift as we go through life, and sometimes what mattered to you when you were 22 years old, for example, doesn't matter to you at 42, right? So it may be you that's changed, and maybe that same job that you liked before wouldn't be something you would like now. So think about that question as well. And then the last question I have for you to think about today is, and this is going to sound weird, but do you like the job? Okay, I know that sounds silly because we're here for a reason, right? Well, what I mean by that is if I were to take you and put you in a closet by yourself and just let you do what the job is, would you like it? Okay, I know that sounds extreme, but it's really a way for you to really think about what the career is, what the job is at its core, and if it's something that you truly love. Okay, so those are our questions for you today. Tune into our next episode. We'll have some more questions for you, and we'll recap some of the questions that we asked you today. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss our next episode, and we'll see you next time.